clicked on this video because you want to learn how to progress through the rift a little faster, sooner than later. Well, you clicked on the right video, because that's exactly what we're gonna do. And some pro tips along the way. So, remember, throughout the video, I'm gonna pop up and tell you a pro tip. Alright, here we go.
Speedy Thumbs Gaming.
Alright, welcome back to Speedy Thumbs Gaming. You clicked on this video because you want to know how to progress through the rift a little faster, sooner than later. You clicked on the right video. As you see here, we are showing you a rift bundle that you can purchase to actually get you pretty far in the rift early on. However, it's already going to cost you $10 to pay for that rift, and then it's going to cost you an initial $20 more just to get to level 40 in the rift. Yeah, sure, that's almost halfway, which is a really good, sweet deal, but it's going to cost you $20 more in the rift. But that's one way to progress further earlier on instead of later. Alright, now let's go back. See down here, you click Rift Bundle, and then it'll bring you here. If you don't want to do that, we'll show you some strategies on how to get through it a little bit faster without doing this. As you see here, the current tier is 89. Alright? As you see here, if you see this collar is solid all the way down through these levels, it means they're already done. And the reason why these are locked is because this profile has not yet bought the pass. Okay? So go through here, all these are done, done, done. Here we are at level 31, done. 40 done. 48 done. 56, 64, 70. Okay? So 70 is the end of the free rewards. And then if you progress further, you're just going to be able to get all these premium rewards once you pay, and or you already paid. So all these are highlighted, they're all completed. All these are completed. There's 85. That is the end of all the cosmetic features for the premium of the Rift. And we're even further than that. We're already at 89 and a half. Okay? And we still got 40 days to go. So we did really good. Now, however, like always, there's usually a mode and or an event going on, and they throw rift fragments inside of that. It's another tome that you can do as challenges to earn rift fragments from those. So we always hit those up before we even work on the current tome, because it still goes, your progress and rift fragments go towards this current tome anyways. So we got those from the 2v8 mode that just ended not too long ago. So let's go to the current tome and see if we can't help you guys figure out how to get there a little faster. So here we are on page 1, level 1. And it's already completely completed. And of course you know they're going to start you here. You have an option to go survivor side first or the killer side. Get ready! Well, if you look at it and you count them off, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to the intersection. 1, 2, 3, 4 to the intersection this way. Okay? I would say go the killer way. Why? Because you're getting 8 rift fragments, 8 rift fragments, 8 rift fragments. If you go the survivor way, it's only 5, 5, 5, 5, and so on. Up here is 5, 5, 5. So, to get the most rift fragments the fastest, go the straightest route to where them are located. Then you want to go here, and you can do that with survivor or killer, and it's just 30,000 blood points. But I would suggest doing killer side because you get more blood points earned in a single trial as killer. So you can get that done probably in a single trial if you play killer. And then you can progress right here. Earn 2 emblems of bronze quality or better. Usually that's easy for survivor or killer. Now if it was higher up, I'd say it's easier for killer, for me anyway. And then you go directly to the eye and get your 10 rift fragments from there, and it'll open up to page 2. If the next rift that you go to, because this can apply to all rifts and tomes that come into Dead by Daylight. So, say for instance you progress and you get this eye and you get these open, and you earn it, and level 2 is not available yet, then you can go ahead and finish up the rest of this, and gain even more rift fragments, and get further in the rift. You can either go further in or stay here. Then you just jump right here and get another 8 rift fragments. Pull the pallet or window while in a chase one time. That should be easy, but you have to play as Yui. Then you can go directly here, because it's right there. If you chase by the killer for a total of 20 seconds, you should be able to do this in single trial, because it does say single trial, so you have a choice, but it should be easy enough. Even if you get chased and get down within 10 seconds, you still have at least 2 more tries, before you're dead, to get that 20 seconds completed. It don't have to be in a single chase. It can be multiple chases as long as it's 20 seconds, all in one single trial. You can even die in that match, and it'll still count towards your challenge. Just don't quit or DC, because it will not give you your challenge complete.
Pro tip from me: you can even die in the match, as long as it doesn't say escape, and you can get your challenge done. So, you could just pretty much, alright, I got my challenge done, find the killer, and just, pretty much, do a flop. How's that? Like a plot twist, or you can just accidentally jump through the bolt a little slow so they can grab you. And, well, your finger accidentally didn't hit the skill check right and you died on hook. You get through the match faster and your challenge is done. Let's move on. Another faster way to get through the rift. That's a pro tip from me. Ha ha!
And then once you got those, you could go here and get another 8 rift fragments. It'd be easy. So then you jump right here, do that one, then this one. You go here and get this one, 8 rift fragments. Now, killer or this is actually killer or survivor, I do believe, because it does not say. So usually that means either. Usually, if you're just trying to get your challenge completed, you don't have to win to get it done. So if you're not concerned with winning, you can go in as killer, let them do the gens, and then just keep them in the game as long as you can at the end game collapse, and find your green glyph. However, sometimes I want you to find multiple in the same challenge, and this could still apply to that one too. And then you have all the 8 rift fragments completed. Start working off all these little ones. Next page. It's going to naturally start in here. Which way do you think you should go? You should go this way or this way. This is survivor side, this is killer side. However, I was in the mood to play survivor, so I went to survivor side. But the shortest route would be to go to killer side to get to this eye.
Yep. I'm back now. I just appeared out of thin air. What do you think of that?
Well, welcome back. Right now, we are on earn 4 emblems of silver quality or better.
Ooh, that's cool.
So that can be done with right here. That
Killer
emblem,
or survivor?
Yes. Can be killer or survivor. Since it's silver,
Get ready.
my personal pick would be killer, because you can usually get silver in all emblems as killer in one single trial. So I would try that. Just do good, you shouldn't have any problem. In other words, kill all the survivors if you can, and or make sure they don't do all the gens too soon early in the game, because that gives you, good emblem for that. See, this is the shortest path, so just go directly here. It can be done with survivor or killer, and it's the red glyphs. Unfortunately, yes, it's 8 rift fragments, but it's going to take 2 games, because it only gives you 1. Now, I've only noticed 1 red glyph each match. I don't know if anyone else has experienced more than that, but I've only found 1 per match. See, it says complete a total of 4 of the following as survivor or killer. So it doesn't say you have to unhook different survivors. So it could be the same one. So it can be done in a single trial. 9 times out of 10, you're not going to get the save every single time. So if you want that done on the survivor side, the best thing to do would be to run bond and stay close to another survivor that's being chased. So that way when they do get down, you can be the first one to unhook them. Because if you're too far away, you're not going to know where in the heck they are. And by the time they get down and you notice where they are, the killer's unhooked, and most likely there's another survivor nearby that'll get the save first. So if you want this done in a single trial, run bond, stay close to a survivor. When they get chased, be the first one to unhook.
Yep.
And then there's your eyes. So you get another 15 rift fragments, and you open up this, what do you call that again? Badge.
Badge.
Alright. And so then if the next page is not open, then you stay on this one and go ahead and do the spirit challenge here, face 3 times as a spirit. But you gotta hit a survivor after emerging from the phase, but yeah.
And if you're still here, if you're like your content like you're seeing here, please subscribe. It'll help us out a lot and grow our channel.
That's right. If we seem to be bringing value to you,
Why not just
subscribe? Earn 1 emblem of iridescent quality as killer, so you can just jump right here and get it. And since you're already here, you just jump right down here and get this one, damage 3 generators. In a single trial.
Get
So
ready.
if you have to
Pro
kick
tip.
in, you might as well throw on a gym perk, like Dragon's Grip, or something, just to get more value. Then you just go here.
Get ready.
You
Pro
could run a
tip.
build like this, and most likely the killer will lose you, and you'll escape that chase. Just long enough to at least get the challenge completed. See, Lucky Break activate anytime you are injured. While Lucky Break is active, you won't leave trails of blood or scratch marks for a total of 60 seconds. So therefore, when you get injured, you lose your blood and scratch marks for 60 seconds. Then, when the killer does hit you and you become injured, your movement speed is increased by 2 seconds. Instead of the usual time, you get that speed bonus 2 extra seconds, so you make good distance. And then, turn the corner on the killer before he knows where in the heck you're going, drop down to the plot twist in behind some bushes. And you ain't gonna make no sounds, grunts, pains, or nothing, and be able to recover, and brand new, not injured. That's one way to, and distortion to hide your aura, so that way the plot twist thing will work. That there's one way to get that challenge done, and pretty simple and pretty easy. Then here, what's this one? Get a great result on 2 skill checks. Now, if you're having trouble with that, you could always
Get ready.
run.
Pro tip.
You could always run stakeout. Getting close to the killer fills you with determination for each 15 seconds you are standing within the killer's terror radius and not in chase. You gain a token up to maximum of 4 tokens. When stakeout has at least 1 token, a good skill check are considered great skill checks. Consumes 1 token and grants an additional 1% bonus to generate a repair progress. So you can run stakeout and get those 2 great skill checks easily to get the challenge completed. That way you're not trying so hard and you fail the skill checks and you get discovered by the killer and so on. You know, you could also run technician with that if you didn't want to do it and get caught, you know. You can run technician instead and just try to hit them on your own and not worry about stakeout. So that's 2 different ways. Then of course you come back over here, heal 1 health save, do that.
Get ready. Pro tip.
Take 1 protection hit, so you're gonna have to run in front of the killer when he's trying to hit another survivor, or save someone from a hook and get hit in the back as you're doing so, and or get hit while they are carrying the survivor. Those all count as a protection hit. And if you do it while they're carrying the survivor, and then you hurry up and take off, most likely they're not gonna know where you went, as long as you run from behind them. See, from that one, you can just come back right over here, do this one, cleanse 1 totem. This one, stun or blind the killer 1 time. That should be 1 trial, and you're able to stun or blind them at least once, it'll count. Just don't DC. And final one for this page, earn 2 emblems, silver quality or better as survivor. So it does say that. What helps to earn good emblems
Get ready.
would be at
Pro
least,
tip.
like, do 2 totems, do at least 2 gems, and save at least 2 people, and heal at least twice, and be able to be near the killer and not get caught gives you really good iridescent quality emblems. And if you do get in a chase, being able to escape those chases earns you higher emblems in that quality. Next page. If you made it this far, please hit the like button. It really does help. That way you can get forwarded to many more people just like you that are looking for answers for this. Alright, so it's going to start you here because that's the end. Fastest way, it's not going to matter either way. You can unhook 4 different survivors. Now see, that is going to take at least 2 games. There's no way around it. Destroy or rebuild. Succeed at generator skill checks or break generators. Easy, killer, or survivor. Again, you're going to have to make a choice either this way or that way. Build a total of 3 health states of any survivors. 1 trial and it can be completed. Then from there you can just jump right here because it's another 8 brick fragments. Collect 2 memory shards. You're going to suffer from blindness or something like that during this time. But you collect the shard. This thing slowly creeps towards you and then you'll scream and you'll be blind for 25 seconds or so. But when you get both shards or whatnot, then you just deliver them to the rift and it's done. You know, the little portal that it opens up and it's done. It does say single trial. Then you go here, escape 2 trials, so that's 2 trials alone, if not more, if you don't escape. And then bam, you got 20 rift fragments on this already done. Then at page 4, like mine is not open yet, so since page 4 is not open, you just finish out the rest. Then since we made it that far, you just go over here, hide it within the killer's terror radius without being caught for a total of 30 seconds. If you've been playing the game for a while, you probably know, but if you don't know, we'll go ahead and show you a build that may help you hide in the killer's terror radius for 30 seconds without being caught.
That and
You
that.
ready?
Alright, here's another build. Now, however, you don't have to run all these. These are just suggestions. I mean, you could run a couple of them and be fine, but if you want to run them all and just be safe about it, you could do that too. But one must, I feel, if you're going to be around the killer for any certain amount of time and you cannot get caught, Calm Spirit is the way to go, because you're not going to scream. So in case it's a doctor, of all things, you pick this challenge and all of a sudden you got a doctor. I've had it happen to me, so that's why I would suggest Calm Spirit, along with Distortion, because of the same reason. Now, however, these other 2, you can pick whatever one you want, but if you're trying to hide behind a wall and he's walking around it or around an object, you could use Fixated so you can walk a little bit faster to get around there so he don't catch you, so he don't see you. And you get to see your own stretch mark. And then Urban Evasion so you crouch and walk 100% faster while crouched. For the same reason, so you can get around the obstacles before they catch you. Now, if you didn't want to do all that, and you wanted to run whatever perks you want to run, then we got the offering just for you. And you know what that is? We will show you. Just run this. Just run the jigsaw piece, and if the killer's above you or below you, because it's a 2-story map, if he's below you or above you, and you're in that terror radius, it will count towards your challenge, and you know what I mean? You won't even get caught. And if you do scream out, he's got to find a way up or down to find you. So you can just run this and run your build, whatever build you want. That's another way to do that challenge. And then we're on the one that I'm on. Unhook one survivor after in-game collapse. After the in-game collapse has begun, must unhook them safely. Like I said before, just try to stay near a survivor that's being chased so that way you get that unhook. It would suck to go to the in-game collapse, have your opportunity, just for another survivor steal it. I've been there already. Next. Be chased by the killer for a total of 45 seconds as Yui Kamara, single trial. That also can be done fairly easy in a single trial. And the final stun or blind the killer 2 times as Yui Kamara. You still have to have Yui and do this in a single trial. So you know what would be the easiest thing to do? Because it says stun or blind the killer 2 times. So you can stun them 2 times or blind them 2 times as Yui. Do you know the perfect perk to do either one of these, and it'd be very easy. Let's just show you. And there you go. Jill Valentine's perk, Blast Mine. Blast Mine activates after completing a total of 40% worth of repair progress on a generator. When standing next to the generator, press the active ability button to install a Blast Mine, which stays active for 120 seconds. Affected generators will be revealed to all survivors by a yellow aura. Only one Blast Mine can be activated on a generator. When the killer damaged the generator, the Blast Mine explodes, stunning them and blinding them, anyone nearby. Last Find deactivates when the generator is damaged by the killer or when the timer expires. So as soon as the killer kicks this, he's going to be stunned and blinded. Challenge completed. And that is our tutorial for the rift and how to progress through it sooner than later.
Hey, before you go, if you like what you've seen on this video, please hit subscribe. It really does help. And if you're interested in more how-tos, click on this right up here. Yep, right over there. It's a playlist on how-tos. Check it out. See you later.
So if you follow the advice that we give to you today on this channel, you'll have all your rewards and still have over 40 days just as we have done.
And keep your butt down and your eyes peeled. You never know when the killer's gonna come up behind you, grab your own mouse off your computer, wrap it around your neck, and choke the piss out of you. You know what I'm saying?